Alright, got a few packages today I want to show everybody. I just got done cleaning my Ruger SR9 Compact you guys been looking at all week long. You know, I was never a fan of Ruger semi-autos. I was always scared to purchase one. You know, I'm so hung up on Glock and XD and HK. I didn't think Ruger was, you know, up to their standard. I always knew Ruger was a good gun, but I never considered them to be in their class. But I tell you, man, this has got to be, so far, the most consistent, great, accurate, comfortable 9mm I ever shot. I'm not even kidding you. Unbelievable. So, that's what I think of it so far. I'm glad I gave it a shot. Literally. You know, Rugers, you know, I love their revolvers, and of course they're famous for their Ruger Mark III. I mean, that thing's a classic, but and the rifles and all. But their pistol semi-autos, I was never, you know, I was just never really gave one a chance, and I'm glad I did. I got a few things I want to show you guys and to show my appreciation. The first one is this sign from Tadpole 696. I have gas, and I know how to use it. I should give this one to the wife. Believe it or not, women, they're worse than us sometimes in that department. Thank you, Rich. Yeah. Now this, someone gave me, the name is I'm just going to say C. Phillips, that's what his name is. And this is cool, man. I mean, my wife's like, why would someone send you alcohol swabs and Q-tips? I'm like, because I clean guns, and I'm always using alcohol to degrease metal parts when I'm doing something meticulous, and it's great. So I thank you. I just want to show them that I did get them. Gave me a whole bunch of these. I'm not going to take them out. They're, you know, alcohol swabs with a whole bunch of Q-tips with the wooden stems. These are actually sterile. But probably got them from a hospital or something. But they're great for cleaning guns and getting into little cracks and little areas, and doing like detail work as far as you know, the shit that I do. So I'm really thankful for these. These are cool. And he's from PA. Thank you, dude. Just wanted to show you I got your package. All right, put them over there. And another thing I want to show you is a shirt. There's a YouTube channel that sells these shirts. I just think they're really cool. And they're called Tactical Advantage. Here's a sticker. That is a badass sticker. Okay, and I'll put his YouTube channel right under this video. Probably right around, no, not there, probably right there under the video. And check this shirt out. Okay? He gave me quite a few stickers. Got the white one too. So I'll probably stick them up on the wall. And here's the shirt. Beautiful white shirt. I don't know if he's got them in other colors. I think it's got them in white. Fruit of the Loom 2XL, so it'll fit me perfect. And in the front, it says Tactical Advantage. In the front. And what I love shirts like this that make statements. I like wearing them. Okay? Not a victim. Protect the Second Amendment. Okay? It has a looks like it has an XD on the back. Pretty cool. It's nice to see an XD instead of a Glock, because everyone's got Glocks on their shirts and stuff. Looks like an XD. And that's the back of the shirt. Pretty cool. If you guys like this shirt, I will put this guy's channel under the thing, and you can get one. He says he's got tons of them ready to ship out. So, real good quality, nice thick material. It's Fruit of the Loom. It's good shit. And I want to thank him for sending me this shirt. I will wear it today. I like shirts like that. Okay? So I'll put his channel there, and the last thing I want to show you is I got another gun belt. Now this is another gun belt company. We have Fat Boy belts from, what's his name? The guy, you know, the other guy. Then of course we have Andy, Harlan Leatherworks. He does phenomenal work with gun belts. And now we have ZachsGunBelts.com. And this is something new, and I told him I would love to try it. You know, he asked me if I would like to try one of his belts? I said, sure. I'm not going to turn down a gun belt. You kidding me? Comes in this cool canvas sack with a nice. They go the whole 9 yards with a nice tag. You know, Dear Pete, blah, 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 thank you for accepting one of our custom belts. Real classy people. Okay. So I gave him my size. I measured it and everything. And let's see what it looks like. Wow. Okay. Alright. Very similar to Andy's. Wow, this is really pretty. Damn. Nice thick leather. And I requested, just like I usually do, make the holes close together. So one hole ain't tight and the other hole ain't loose. So he did that for me. And he made the holes oval instead of round. They're stronger that way, and they're easier to find the hole that way when you're trying to find the hole. It's, you know, one big solid piece of leather. I told him I like the black belt with the red stitching. That's what he did. Put a beautiful, nice, like antique brush type of heavy duty. Look at that belt buckle, man. Thing's solid, heavy duty belt buckle on there. It's like a brushed steel. You know, make it look like it's old-fashioned. I told him I didn't want a real shiny chrome belt buckle, but he can do whatever you want. There's how it's reinforced in the back, and it's really nice. You know what I like about it is, I don't know what kind of leather it is. It feels a little different. It's thick and strong, but it feels more flexible than your typical leather belt. Usually, a typical leather belt feels like it's really, really stiff. This is really flexible. It's beautiful. There's your inside. And it's all done by hand. So, I will give you my, make sure it fits me. Whoa, it's a big way around, man. Yeah, it fits. Yep. Nice. I will give you my review in a week after wearing it. But I think you guys, as you can see it right now, you can see it's super high quality. Come on. I don't show shit on this channel. You know, once in a while, someone will send me something and I think it's good, and it turns out to be crap. I think that might have happened once out of all the stuff we've been showing. So that's a pretty good average you can go by. But you can see a lot of work goes into this, and they really pay attention to detail, all that stuff. And I'm the way it looks and the way it feels, I'm real happy with it. And it fits me perfect. I just put it on. Excellent. Nice strong belt. Hold a heavy gun if I have to carry a heavy gun. And what's good about it is I can use it for a belt to carry a gun like this. Because sometimes you don't want a real stiff belt to put on every day. You want to carry a lighter gun. And this is like the best of both worlds. It's flexible and it can handle both guns. So that's pretty cool. That's a little different. So I want to thank Zach for the belt. Tactical Advantage, thank you for the shirt. Okay, I want to thank my friend from Pennsylvania for sending me them cotton swabbies. And Rich from Tadpole696. Go fuck yourself. Just kidding, Rich. That's funny. I'll hang this up somewhere, dude. Waiting for a package from Freedom Fighter Tactical. We're going to, you know, I got my Benelli, and you know, they range from $1,600 to $1,900, the Benelli M4, if you price them, depending on where you go, where you can get one that's new. And I really didn't want to do anything to it, you know, because it's just a beautiful gun. But someone opened my eyes and said, you know, you got an $1,800 shotgun, dude, and it only holds 5+1. Why don't you put a high quality titanium extended magazine tube on it? And I said, I don't know, man, because you got to heat up the receiver and all that, and I don't want to put heat on that gun. What if I put too much heat on it? And the guy's like, nah, you won't do that, because I've done hundreds of them. Because I guarantee it, it's easy. It'll be fine. You won't ruin your gun, and we will send you a titanium extended magazine tube, full length, not the kind you add on with a screw. They just replace the whole thing. So we're going to do that. So I'm waiting for that, and that might be here today, tomorrow, and it should be here this week. Guy's a good friend of mine. He's very reliable. You know, he does what he says. So you guys are going to be seeing that very soon. And that's it. Great package video. Alright guys, talk to you soon.